It's Dizzy. I'm out in the jungle of my yard. I was able to get some stuff done this week, not quite as much as I wanted to. I'd hoped to have a lot of this area cleaned up so that I can move the horse trailer over to that area, get the camping trailer completely out of here. I started by getting some weeds pulled, and that was fine. And then I came over in this section because my thought was to get this all cleaned up, get that moved, and just what a mess it was over in here. There's just so much I don't even know what to do with, so much that I've got to get out. There's stuff that I can't get out yet. This is all stuck in the ground. I have all the siding left over from when they did the house. I don't know why we had all of that. There's also pieces of what they used for making the gutter. I'm going to have to move that because I can't get this metal out. And really wondering what some of this stuff is. I know I've got some more of the scaffolding right there. And of course, I found the boat motor. Was able to get the roll of fence out. But like I said, I'd hope to get this all cleaned up and get this area to where I can use it to store stuff. So far, I'm not there. Came out today, and I was going to get a lot of this area all cleaned up, weeded and whatnot, and I got started. And then it said it was supposed to be dry. We've gotten like 1.5 inches of rain since Wednesday, and I was making good progress until it started to rain. I looked at the radar. It didn't even show up on the radar until later, but I had to stop. But like I said, I got that cleaned up this much. I had hoped to be able to get in here and do some chipping of stuff. I had a small pile of leaves left. I had a pile of the weeds that I had pulled, which I'd wanted to get chipped. And I'd also had some leaves back in here. And had them all along the boat there, all behind my new clothesline. That's only there temporarily. I can't get the old one out. The old one is busted up, which, as you can see, that's busted. I tried to just pull it out of the ground and it wouldn't come. But I took all of the leaves, put them all in one big pile and covered it with a tarp. So I'd hoped that I'd be able to get out here and start chipping, and figured it would be a lot easier to chip dry leaves than wet leaves. Didn't happen. This is the rows that I got out. I had one big one coming through the fence. Let me walk back over and I'll show you where that was. I had to actually get the chainsaw out for it. I've dropped some of the stuff while I've been walking. But that big one right there, that's actually a rose. And I had to get in there with the chainsaw and cut that. I will go on the other side with the chainsaw and cut it lower to the ground. I don't know if I can pull that out or not. Probably not, because I don't think I can get in there with anything. It's not enough room. With the rows that I cut off over here, I am going to be getting in here eventually with a truck and a chain, and I am going to be trying to pull this out. And the reason for this empty feed bag is because when I find trash, that's where I put it. I'm hoping that I can get this all cleaned up this week. I've got quite a bit of scrap metal in here, and need to get that out. Take that to the scrap yard. It's not raining right now, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, and one thing I did find, I found a couple of spark plugs. And like I said, it really makes me wonder at times some of the things that my husband just didn't get rid of. And it's just such a mess that I'm now having to deal with. But it's getting there. I am making progress. It's not raining now, but it has gotten very humid out. We are supposed to get more rain. So I'm going to go in the house and maybe do some work in there. And I will talk at you later.